I think it was last week, I had food poisoning the day before. So I was vomiting all night. And then I was exhausted. And I texted the team and I was like, I'm going to try and get through today, but I just want to make you guys aware if I seem off, this is why. And we're in the middle of the shoot and I'm finishing a video and I can just feel it. I was like, I'm going to throw up. And I was like, I will not throw up until this video is done. And then the moment that the video finished and we got the clip, I was like, I will be right back. And then I went and threw up for like 15 minutes. And then I fixed my makeup and came back. And then I was like, we got to finish. And they were like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, because you're all here. 2 of you flew in. Everyone's cleared their days. Like, just got to do what you got to do.
When it comes to the weight of carrying the ops and the CEO responsibilities, and then speaking, podcast, content, what's your why for even investing in it, for even taking the time to deal with that pressure and allowing that fire to maybe not be put out for a while because you've scheduled the content? Why are you that committed to content?
You know, it's interesting because I think at this point, I start to see the reward from it because my skill has gotten better. I've gotten more comfortable. But in the beginning, it didn't even feel that way. I would even say each month it starts to feel better and better. I think because I'm just really determined on some level to be able to provide an example of what I always wish I had had. And I tell people this a lot. I'm like, make the content that you want to consume. And so like, that's kind of what I'm doing. I kind of wish that I had had somebody who had, it's like, I am the person that 10 years ago I wished I had. And because of that, I want to keep putting out the content for probably some like weird nostalgic, like that is what I wish I had had. And I would like to be that for other people, whether it be true or not. It is something that motivates me a lot to think about. And when I'm talking to people in a lot of my content, that's who I'm thinking about, is like me 10, 15 years ago.
So this podcast is speaking to a lot of creators that are rarely good at being CEOs. And I can imagine us clipping this because one of the most common, if we actually now kind of focus on creator businesses, creators that had some success on YouTube, they've grown, and then they start getting tired, they start getting burnt out, and they lack the skill set of leadership, hiring, team. If you're coaching a creator that has that momentum, I think it was Colin and Samir called it an inverted pyramid, that also the creator is the business. Right. And so that individual now though, but now they're feeling overwhelmed. They got all this pressure on them. They're trying to keep it up. And we've even seen this recent Matt Pat quit YouTube after one of the biggest YouTubers, another 6 or 7, 4 million subs, 7 million subs, mainly being, I can't keep up this pace. I'm exhausted.